Have you ever seriously thought about having a full custom guitar made? I don't mean like buying a guitar from a manufacturer and maybe picking your color or neck profile. Starting from scratch, your body, your neck, your ideas to see if you can do it. Well, a company reached out to me in February of this year, Halo Guitars, and said, would you like to do that? And I was very intrigued, and I took this very seriously, by the way. I went on their website to see what they were talking about, and they were 100% right. Everything in this guitar that I'm about to show you, I picked. It was interchangeable, but I can design it from this interface. That was really cool. It wasn't like picking colors and ideas. So let me show you what I did, and then I'll show you the results. What you're looking at is a guitar that looks a lot like a Fender Stratocaster, but it's far from it, and here's why. What I did is I started with a telly body. So it's a block of wood. It doesn't have a belly carve or an arm carve, but I had them do a telly body, but I had them put the Strat horn on here because aesthetically, I like the way the Strats look. So once I went with the telly body, I started following that and I said, look, I want to have the telly style headstock. So I went with a headstock that looks a little like a Telecaster. Again, to aesthetically give it that look, but again, a little faster look with the horn. Once I established the look of the guitar, that's where I stopped. And I went to the other kind of guitars I like a Gibson, Les Paul. So this is what I had done. 2 volumes in 2 tones, 3-way switch, Tone Pros bridge, 2 humbuckers. I had a mahogany neck with a mahogany body and a 1/4-inch burl maple top, ebony fretboard, bone nut, and 24 3/4 scale. That's right, the scale length is exactly like a Les Paul or an SG. I also asked for locking tuning keys and a headstock that's slightly thicker than normal. The neck carve is exactly the Fender C neck carve, the one I like on my Strats, as you guys know. And because I was going for it, I asked for the frets to be scalloped from the 12th fret up. Why? I have no idea, but since you're going down this road, you should go all in. I decided to put in these bare knuckle juggernauts because I've installed these in some customers' guitars and I always liked them, and I thought if I ever had a guitar that I could find to stick some in there, I'm gonna do it. And this guitar just seemed like the right guitar. Now, I was worried about the guitar being heavy, kind of like a Gibson Les Paul would be, so I decided to have the guitar semi-hollow chambered. I had him put a chamber right here, and at the last minute, I decided to put the F-hole in because I said, let's just own the way it looks. Since it's chambered, let's make it look chambered. And I'm glad I did because this guitar weighs in at a perfect 7.5 pounds. So, fantastic. Locking tuning keys, and I decided to go not only with a bolt-on neck, but I wanted it to be a 3-piece neck as well for stability. I decided to have the burl maple top match to the headstock, and since I had it bursted, they're bursted both on the headstock, the front of the body, and the back of the body as well. I want to point out though, when I got the guitar, I made some changes already to it, super easy. I put the tan switch tip on it. I put tan switch tips on almost all my guitars. And I put the Graphtec string trees on there. And I also switched the knobs to plastic. As you guys know, anybody who watched the channel for any length knows I like the plastic numbered knobs more than metal knobs. It came all chromed out. It was really nice. And it was better looking that way. But this is just aesthetically, I thought I was going to go for the looks. And then to be honest with you, after I was playing it, I really felt more comfortable with this control layout with the plastic stuff and the tan. I like the tan switch tip, so you know it's because I can see it. When I play, whenever I'm playing with friends and stuff, it's usually dark. Usually playing in some kind of bar or some kind of place where it's dark, and I look down and I want to be able to see the switch wherever it is. I just like knowing it's right there. So the tan is just because, in fact, to be honest with you, if this would glow, I'd probably put a glow switch on there. Medium jumbo stainless steel frets, and the thing plays and sounds amazing. I'm going to show you some of the things that I anticipated. I was thinking this guitar would have a resonant sustain, and boy, am I right. I'm running my Mark V Mini on the clean channel, but with a little bit of push, just a little bit of gain. And I'm going to show you just what I mean by sticking around. Listen to these notes. What I learned is if you have the guitar right, if the sustain is right, it feels compressed correctly, you can do this great stuff where you just hold a chord. This is the clean with a boost. You can feel it's feeding back. It's probably because it's semi-hollow, but the feedback is in key with the guitar. I know what you're thinking, what about the bridge? Well, the bridge, usually where it gets brighter and thinner, this one digs in. It just really hits. And let me show you what I mean by that. Again, that feedback just resonating in the guitar. This guitar is alive. Single coil. Now what's great about the neck humbucker is, again, you get these sweet kind of every note just sounds really... But if we go to the single coil, watch what happens. Now you get the snap. So other features on the guitar besides having the burl top is that it has my name on it. They put my name on there. That was a custom option. It's not special. Just when they build a guitar, they ask you if you want your signature on it. And I, of course, did, because I was very excited about this idea. I think everything about it came out the way I hoped. But I've been very nervous. All year I've been wondering, like, is it going to be like I thought? Not only does it look the way I thought, which is very important, it plays amazing, but it sounds fantastic. I've built custom basses, but I've never even thought about doing a custom guitar. And I have to admit, I was really shocked, because when I was doing this, I was like, I don't know, am I just mixing these things together and then it's not going to come out right? And it came out perfect. This guitar is fantastic. I have 10s on it and they feel like 9s. It's just so great because of that 24 3/4 scale length. Everything about the guitar came out the way I hoped. The other things I should probably tell you is I had the neck carve done just like a Fender Strat, and it's a C cut. It feels great. And I had a 12-inch radius fretboard, so like a Gibson. So everything was exactly better than planned. So a couple things. One, I want to thank Halo Guitars for being so crazy to do this, because these guitars are not inexpensive. If you go to their custom shop site, which I'll put a link down below, you'll see that although you can dream up whatever you want, it's a custom shop pricing system. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I'm having a great day today. And as always, I want to thank you so much for your time. And as you guys always know, I say, know your gear.